Hello, everyone. This is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. I am live right now because I had an unfortunate situation happen today. Had a really good day. I went to the Native American powwow. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you saw a lot of those images. I'm wearing the headphones because in a minute you can see my radio has a file loaded into it. I am going to play that file. And I will give fair warning that it is ugly. It is. There may be a few words tossed around, not necessarily by me, but there will be some words that are offensive. People are getting angry and upset. Why? A sad ham. I don't know who this guy is. He wants to be the band police. He believes that doing parks on the air on 17 meters is wrong. So what he does is he finds somebody on 17 meters and follows them and causes interference. He's done it with me 5 times. He's done it with other people, but I finally got a recording of him doing it to a poor guy in Indiana. Me and him had really good contact with each other, and we were trying to get a successful QSO on Parks on the Air. I was hunting, and he was out in Indiana. And this guy made it a point to just continue to interfere as much as he could so nobody could use the band. And that, my friends, is illegal. All right? Just so you know, that's against the law. There are criminal penalties for what this man is doing. He does it all the time. He's been doing it for months. He's the 17-meter band police in his mind. And I want you to hear what happened. Let's see if you can hear this. I'm going to play it right now.
The blank signal to respond me.
Yeah, I do. I hear it. This is KB0TTL. This is the band police on 17 meters who doesn't like parks in the air.
Yeah, whoever is listening, you're being an idiot.
This guy follows me around whenever I do parks on the air on 17 meters. He thinks he's a mall cop or something and wants to interfere with everybody. I'm just talking so I interfere with him.
Really, let's try this. I'm sick and tired of this. Every time I do this, I get this idiot, and he does the same thing with the microphone.
I'm recording it right now. If everybody wants to identify yourself so we know who it's not, I'm Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, recording it.
India?
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Bravo 0, Tango Lima, parks on the air. Stupid wood to get off the frequency.
Sebastian, don't let it get to you. Let's move up 2 or 3 hertz one way or the other and not tell him where we're going.
All right. He probably isn't monitoring what I'm doing anyway, so... Here, QSY, and I'm going to try to find something that he can't find. All right. 7-3.
This is what happened.
I recorded
also.
it. I got him recorded. I'm in Florida. You're in Indiana, and he's between us somewhere.
This guy does this constantly in 17 meters, constantly. The guy you hear faintly, he's in Indiana, and I was in Florida here at my house. And this guy just continually, I got 4.5 minutes of this before this guy in Indiana finally decided to drop it. To me, it's the most immature,
I recorded this whole
vulgar
QSO.
thing
I
you
am
can
going
do
to
on
put it
ham
on
radio.
my Facebook page.
It's not the
Ham
most
Fun
vulgar
with
thing you could do.
on Facebook. Look for
There
me
are other
on
things
Twitter
that are
and
vulgar.
YouTube
If you ever
also.
go to 7.200, you'll hear all kinds of profanity being spewed out. And, we spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this equipment to talk to people all over the world to bring people
Sebastian
together.
decided to move. The
And
idiot
you get idiots like this who take it upon himself to ruin it for everybody. I'm calling upon the ARRL to file a complaint with the FCC. We need to identify this
His mother must
guy.
have dropped him on his head when he was little.
And that's my line. Somebody dropped him on his head when he was little. But anyway, this is unacceptable. The FCC should find this guy and revoke his license and confiscate his equipment for criminal activity. This is criminal activity. This is not just somebody having fun or goofing around. This is somebody who's physically trying to stop people from using 17 meters for parks on the air. And for any of you uneducated people out there who don't know, parks on the air is an activity. It is not a contest. There is no contest involved. There's no prizes involved. You're not working on getting points and multiple contacts. All you want to do is contact 10 people. And people want to collect the parks in their log. And I like to do the hunting. And I also like to do the activating. I did an activation today from Princess Place Preserve, which is part of Pellisier Creek Conservation Area. So I did that today while I was at the Native American powwow there. Had a great time. I had good fun. I had a guy in England contact me, which is pretty cool. So ham radio is supposed to be fun. Obviously, this guy doesn't believe in fun, and it's not right. And if anybody knows this idiot, please tell him we're on to him, and we're going to find out who he is and ruin his day, ruin his life. Hopefully, you end up spending some jail time. I doubt it because nobody has any will to do anything with criminals in this country. They just have a will to tax you to death. Funny thing was, the guy I was talking to, Sabastion, he said the last thing he said was, I think he was a Biden voter, which cracked me up. This isn't political. It doesn't matter if you're a Biden voter or a Trump voter or if you like Democrats or Republicans. I don't care. This is wrong. This should not be done. And people who do it should be held accountable. Anybody who breaks the law should be held accountable. So I didn't want to have a real negative video here, but I wanted to say this publicly to let you know this is illegal. If you find this, if you know who this guy is, tell him he better clean up his act because I'm coming for him. If nobody else comes for him, I'm calling my congressman. As soon as I can, Monday morning, I'm calling my congressman and letting him know that the FCC needs to do their job and rid the world of these losers. So, by the way, I've been having issues with my sound on my live streams. I hope this one sounded better. I'm going to go back and listen to it now as soon as I get off the air here. And I just want to thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. Remember, I'll be giving away stuff. I talked about this the other night, but you might not be able to hear it. This is a little nifty chart. This is the band plan in a little simple 3-page little pamphlet that you could take with you wherever you want to go. And by the way, this guy says 17 meters isn't supposed to be used for contesting, but because he thinks parks on the air is contesting. I'm looking at the band chart right now. It says nothing about no contesting on 17 meters. So there. Anyway, Nifty puts this out. I'm going to be giving away 2 of these to some special people in the future. So keep in touch. Stay in the page. Get your friends to join. I already gave away a Explorer 1 radio from Gigaparts, and I'll be giving away more stuff in the future. I had a few people promise me at Hamcation to give me discount codes. One of them was Ham Radio Prep. Another one was Ham Radio Deluxe. So we'll get them in. By the way, what you're looking at on the bottom left of the screen, that's the output of my Ham Radio Deluxe rig control. It's kind of abstract. They're working on an update where that screen will look exactly the same as the front of my radio. Pretty cool, huh? That's coming out soon. So anyway, I hope you don't mind this brief little vent. I vented a little bit about this loser on 17 meters. People say, oh, just go to another band. Let me tell you something. 17 meters is a great band to do Parks on the Air. And I love going there, and I love doing it there. So you guys, get over there. Meet me over there. Hunt me when I do Parks on the Air. How many of you got the Ham Alert app? You need the Ham Alert app, and anytime I'm online and spotted, you'll get a notice. So that's a pretty cool deal, right? And it's free. Ham Alert. Download it. It's in the iPhone or Android. You can get either one. Maybe even Linux. I'm not into Linux, but maybe the guys who are can tell you. Maybe you could use it on that too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. I hope you had a great Saturday. I did. Tomorrow's another NASCAR race. Actually, there's 2 races tomorrow in California. One's going to be the Xfinity race. It was supposed to be today, but it got rained out. Got snowed out. It snowed in California. What? Yeah, Fontana, California had snow and rain today, so they couldn't race. Sucks. What are you gonna do? Anyway, enough about about NASCAR. This is about ham radio, this page. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And you guys all have a great night. 73 from KO4 PDI. I'll be clear.